Hey, I'm Drake Houck, and this is my creative critical reflection on my movie, The Showman. First, I'll address the first question. How does a project user challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? So for the convention and social issues addressed, as our film talks about loneliness and the contrasting outward appearance or hidden emotions of anyone, actually. It addresses a actor's social group or anyone with a depression that tries to hide it by any means. For our costuming, we use cowboy outfits that match the scene the main character is working on. He's an actor and he's working on a Western. We also use sort of usual set outfits worn by assistants like my friend Aiden Dandino. He wore a casual or business casual kind of thing that you would wear on a set. We also use rich people bathrobes to give the impression of a low effort but comfortable, and like he says, no one to impress, he's lonely. For the mise-en-scene, and lighting and set, we used a field for a bright old and Western feel like a professional set would use. And we also used a bright set once it cuts to the actual set, like a bright set that's meant to feel crowded with a bunch of camera equipment and other people of that nature that work in the camera equipment. It also uses a bright outside of the set that gives the the main character freedom to get away, such as like in the down below as you're saying it. It also uses a dark home with nothing going on, with firelight reflecting a darker, sadder moment, right? In my movie. For the characters, the lead actor that hides the loneliness with hostility, such as him shooing away the assistant, but then once he gets home, he's his true self, which is nobody. He's lonely. He doesn't have anyone. And there's also an assistant that used as a punching bag for MC. He's not necessarily a foil, but he is just there to show what the MC is actually like. And so to answer question one, we incorporated all these choices to show a contrast between a character's outward appearance and their true feelings inside themselves. As for question two, how does your product engage with audiences and how would it be distributed as real media text? I would say the content would possibly emotionally connect with some viewers who see it. If we continued with the intro and created a real movie, we could use trailer advertisements and other media to get people to know about the movie, or collaborate with businesses to create merchandise or advertisements inside or outside stores, just to get people to know about the movie and come see it. From my production skills developed along this project, I would say that I learned a great deal. My media studies teacher taught me all the techniques and micro elements I needed to start it, but I had very little hands-on learning. Not to say that I didn't do any projects, but we did not have a whole lot of specific learning on it. I particularly developed set creation and costume design, where we were meticulous in creating the best of each that fit the theme and reflected the feelings needed, such as the lonely outfit the actor wore at his house and the house in general. That was the set design. I learned how to do longer moving shots that track the character, such as the one outside of the set, or the barn. That was the set. And I also improved my acting skills because as the main character, I had to show the audience exactly who I was, which was an actor. Finally, for question three, we incorporated technology such as scene lights and cameras to help set the scene and mood. We also use editing software such as LumaFusion to put each of our scenes into a coherent story in the final product. Thank you for watching and enjoying my film, The Showman, and this has been my creative critical reflection of the movie.